Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Stacy. It's nice to meet you. Today we are on our next episode, because I don't know what number it is, of the red-eared slider. And since we last did it, I'm just gonna move my plastic here for the moment. Our last, oh my goodness, Stacy, it is not going to stay up, but that's okay. Our last venture into this diamond painting, we worked on down here, right? And we worked on a little bit of the turtle itself. Since then, I have finished up the turtle. The turtle is all complete. Looks absolutely beautiful. The only AB that we have some like whitish AB up here on the eyeball. And then we have a little bit of red AB in the red neck area. But that's it for the ABs on the turtle. And then I also finished pretty much all of the water over here. I think this letter C up here might be a very dark blue. It's 3371, so I'm not sure. It might be more brown than blue, but the water's done. So now we're moving up into the floral area. We're getting up to where there's more grass, flowers. Going to be working our way up to that butterfly that's up at the top there. I can move this down a bit so that you can kind of see where we're going. So we've got flowers and a butterfly up there. Today we're going to work over in this green section over here. We're getting into some flowers. Don't know what flowers are there, to be honest with you, what name they are. But that's what we're going to work on. So I'm going to zoom that in. And I have to, like my drills are actually on the floor because I have to move this really off to the side here. And I don't really have space to put the drills up on my desk, because my desk is also where my computer lives and all that good stuff. So even though my desk is pretty big, I have a lot of stuff on it. So I'm going to grab a color here and we're going to work on it. So we're going to grab K, which is number 37. And I'm using one of my pens by Miss Creations by Danny and my green NYX's Notions tray, which I love. You guys know. I use them all the time. I have two NYX's Notions trays that I love. This green one and a yellow one. And then I have 5 different pens that I got from Miss Creations by Danny. Both Etsy stores will be linked below, but I love them. I use them consistently. There's only one other pen from another Etsy store that I use, but it's very rare. It's usually if I'm using a multiplayer placer or something like that, because it's lighter. But it's way thinner, so it doesn't feel good in my hand. My hand cramps up, like right in here. I get really bad cramps, so going like this for long periods of time really hurts right in here. So using the bigger rounded pens, the fatter pens, helps out because I don't have to squeeze as hard, if that makes sense. Like I'm not gripping as tightly. So that's one of the reasons why I love Danny's pens, because she offers multiple sizes, thicknesses whenever she creates them. So I love that. And that's why I get them. And they're handmade and they're beautiful. So I love it. She uses the pink pens, so all the pens that we get in our regular kits, you know, the kits that the toolkits that come with the canvases. She uses those as like the base. So that's what's on the inside of the pens. But she uses polymer clay around the outside to design what she's doing. So they're not too heavy. The one that I have that's fatter is heavier, but it's still, you know, not too stressful on my hand when I'm, you know, diamond painting for a few hours. But I really like them. So, you know, if you want to, I'm not sponsored or anything, but, you know, if you want to, go check her out. Because she makes some really cool stuff, and I think she, well, I know she drops new ones often. I'm not going to say how often because it would be a guess at this point, but I do know that she has new designs often in her Etsy store, so she's always coming out with new designs. So I hope everybody's doing well. I know I said that already, but I really do hope everybody's doing well. We just had daylight savings, which, you know, always messes me up. Even if I'm prepared for it, it always messes me up. I'm always like, we lost an hour, or, you know, oh, cool, we get to sleep an hour longer. I still am like, I wish it was not a thing, but it is. But it does mess with people so much. Like, it really does. It throws you off. At least for a couple of days, it throws you off. Alright, we're going with number 17. Again, my drills are on the floor, so I have to kind of lean over to get my next one because there's not room on my desk. Well, there is on, I should take that back. There is some room on my right side since I moved this over to the side, but not enough for the container that I have these in. So, yeah. Nothing really much is going on. I'm looking forward to warmer weather. It looks like we're going to be getting some warmer weather soon. Although, I say that, and I think they're calling for maybe light snow on Thursday, but the nights aren't as cold. And when you work overnight, and I smoke, so I go outside when I take out the trash, and you know, I'll have a cigarette or whatever. But I noticed that it's not as cold overnight, which is a good thing. So that to me means, okay, well, we've got warmer weather coming. My husband, we were talking about the groundhog the other day, and my husband told me that he's got like a, I don't know, like a 46% rate of like how often he's correct or something like that, or how often he's wrong. I don't remember, you know, one or the other. And I just think it's fun that we still have that tradition. As a country, we still have the Groundhog's Day tradition. I think it's so funny because I don't know how that they thought that was accurate back in the day, but I guess they did. You know, I mean, animals do have amazing instincts, so maybe, you know, back in the day it was more accurate. I think it's different now with global warming and everything like that. I think that might be why it's not as accurate, because things just change, you know, so quickly that I don't know if any of that is actual, you know, you could put money on, you know. But we were talking about it the other day, and so I'm hopeful that we will be getting into some warmer weather soon. I didn't spend much time in my backyard last year like I wanted to. Maybe just out of, you know, I don't know, laziness, or maybe just I didn't feel like there's so much gardening that, you know, upkeep. It was like our grass grew crazy last year, and it just seemed like every time I went out there, we needed to mow it, and so I didn't enjoy it as much as I wanted to last year. So I'm hoping that this year I will not have that same feeling, and I'll be out in the backyard a lot more. That would be really nice. I want to use my projector more. It's nice to sit out in the backyard and watch movies. So I want to do that more this year. Because we didn't do it at all last year, which kind of saddened me. But, you know, it's also my fault because I wasn't like, oh, let's go do this, you know. I think it was also pretty warm last year too. So, I think that might be why. It was just more comfortable sitting in here in the air conditioning, I guess. Probably. Well, you know, hindsight, right? Anyway, I'm hoping to do more of that this year. And I want to get back into walking more. I haven't been doing that as much. It's so easy when you have a backyard with, you know, a dog as opposed to being in an apartment. You know, it's so easy to say, he can just go out back. I don't need to walk him, you know. And I need to break that habit and take time to take him for walks more. Plus it helps, you know. I mean, it's good for you. Walking is always good for you, so I want to do that. There's so much things, you know, you sit there and you think about it, like, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then, you know, time flies by, and next thing you know, you're like, oh, I didn't do any of that. But I'm hoping that I don't get in that bad habit this year. I'm hoping that I actually get to do the things that, you know, I want to do, and not put it off because, oh, it's easier to do this instead, or, you know, whatever the case may be. Because I'm just like everybody else, you know, you work and then you come home and it's like, oh, this needs to get done, but it's so easy to just sit down and relax. And for me and my husband, it's play video games. You know, it's so easy for us to just do that instead of doing the stuff that we should be doing. And so I want to make sure that I get in a better regimen, I guess, or a better what else would you call it? Better rotation of things, maybe. You know, I'm not one with making lists and, you know, like goals and stuff like that. I'm not good with doing that kind of stuff. I like the idea of it, but I'm not good at following steps or things that I put in place in order to get things done. I'm just never have been, not good at it at all. So I'm not gonna write anything down, you know, because then I feel like crap when I don't follow it, and then I feel like crap because I know that I wasn't going to follow it, so why did I do it in the first place, you know? Beat myself up for that kind of stuff. So I don't want to do that to myself. So I'm going to just try and be mindful to improve on the things that I want to improve on, you know, for this year. I mean, that's all we can do, right? Is just keep trying. And that's pretty much how I look at it is, you know, if I do it a little bit better each year, then at least I'm trying and at least I'm moving forward rather than being stagnant, you know, which is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. Already got 2 colors done over here. That's good. That's good. We're going to go with 19 over here. A lot of green in this picture, which is awesome because green and yellow are my favorite colors, which is why one of the reasons that I got this. I like the turtle a lot, but I got this painting because it has a lot of greens and yellows. Like the whole top part is yellows, and I love green and yellow, so I'm super excited. Now more so than I was at the beginning, because you guys know I started this last year and kind of put it aside and didn't touch it. So now that I'm pretty much halfway done this canvas, I'm really excited to get it done because I am really liking the colors on this canvas. I think the color palette on this is very nice, and it's very, you know, spring-like, which is helping me get in the mood for the warmer weather. You know, it comes full circle. So I'm liking this one a lot, and I'm really excited to get it done. I think it's gonna be really, really pretty when it's done. I'm super excited. One of the colors that I do have as an AB is a yellow, which is going to be in the butterfly up there, and some in the background. Actually, there's quite a bit in the background, so that's going to be nice because that top part of this canvas is going to really sparkle, and that's going to look nice. So I'm excited. I might put this one up, like this one and the other one that I got together, which was in the unboxing for this. There was 2 of them that I got that are spring-like. Both of them would look amazing hanging up in my kitchen/dining room area. So I'm probably going to put this up on the wall. I'm not sure how I'm going to frame it. I might just cut the edges off and put it on the wall. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to actually buy a frame for it, but it's going to look amazing. I missed all those P's. I was doing the letter P and I missed 3 P's right there. I don't know why I didn't see those or just excluded them, but I did, which is frustrating. I don't like it when I do that. But I guess that's, you know, human. It is what we do, right? I was thinking about looking up some information on red-eared sliders, so maybe I'll do that for the next video. I'm not sure how many more videos I'm going to have of this. It depends on how far I get when I'm not recording. But I'm hoping it's not going to be too many more, you know. But I really enjoy this style of recording videos with you guys. I really like, you know, talking to you guys and completing one whole painting. Well, you know, I'm doing two a week is pretty much, you know, 2 that I'm working on at a time. Not a week, but at a time. And I really enjoy doing it that way with you guys, because it helps me not get too overwhelmed with how much I need to buy or whatever it may be with you guys, because I don't really have the money to buy anything right now, and I have a lot that is just hanging around in my stash. So I'm enjoying getting these done, going through my stash, and then keeping my eye out for ones that I might buy. There was actually one that came out from Diamond Art Club, I think recently, that interests me. So I might wind up getting that. It depends on if I can afford it or not. But I haven't really seen too many coming out that I'm interested in enough to spend that kind of money on. So we'll see if I buy any new big ones this year. I have, like I said, I have quite a few that need to get done. So I don't know if I'll buy any this year. Oh, that one's upside down. But I have enough to keep us going probably the entire year, even if I don't buy any. But you know me, I'm sure I'll buy something. If it's not from a big company, it'll be from like a budget-friendly company. But you know I will buy something to show you. New, anyway. I have just that little section right there that I want to get done, I think. Actually, no, because I have more there, too. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do a little bit more of this color. Do a little bit more of this color. But yeah, so I'm having fun doing this, you know, format, so to speak, with you guys. You know, I did get, when I first started doing it like this, I did get some conversations, we'll say, that people were kind of, you know, negative about with this, but that's okay. Everybody's allowed to have their opinion, and, you know, I understand that what I do and how I do it is not for everybody, and that's okay. That's one of the great things that is healthy about this community and about crafting in general, depending on what craft you're into. I haven't really found anyone in any crafting community that I enjoy, you know, whatever type of craft that it is. I haven't really found anyone who is so super, like, forceful of, you know, no, you have to do it this way or whatever. I haven't found anyone like that. I've had people, you know, obviously voice their opinions and kind of be disappointed, so to speak, with what I've put out. But that's okay. This isn't a pity party, guys. I was just thinking about it in the sense of I really enjoy this and doing it this way. And as much as I hope that you guys like it too, I want people to understand that this is me sharing my love of this craft with you guys and hoping that you guys will come along with it, you know? And I decided last year that I was going to focus more on making sure that I was happy with the content that I'm putting out, rather than just trying to find stuff to get views, if that makes sense. So I am very, very, very happy that you guys, especially the ones that comment all the time, you know, I love you guys so much, and I'm so happy that you guys have come along for the ride. I'm so happy that you guys pick a project to work on, whether it's diamond painting or something else. I'm glad that you guys are working on your craft while you're hanging out with me. I might do, well, I want to do some live streams later on, because I think it would be nice to have two-way conversations rather than me just talking to the camera and then you guys be like, oh yeah, you know, and having to type out a comment. It would be nice. I mean, I guess you would have to type in chat too, but you know what I mean. I would love, you know, love more of an immediate two-way conversation. So, you know, at some point I will be doing some live streams with this. And yes, it'll be here on YouTube. I don't plan on streaming on any other platform. So, I think it'll be really fun. And I think it'll be nice. And I just have to, one, figure out how to do it the best way without having, you know, issues like laggy issues or, you know, that kind of thing. You know, I got to make sure that I have all the equipment set up and I have everything that I need properly. And then I also have to make sure that I'm doing it at a time where you guys, it's easier for you guys to join in, you know? I don't want to stream like in the middle of the night when everybody's sleeping, obviously. So, there's a lot of thought that's going into it, put it that way. A lot of thought that's going into it. And this is looking really cool. I just jumped over. I'm so erratic with the way I talk, huh? My mind goes from one thing to the other. But I'm really liking this green. I like it a lot. There's quite a bit of it over on this section, which is cool. What number is this? 702. I use that, I think I'm using this color in my Bromelias flowers, which I need to get back to. I haven't done that one in a while. That's a conversion that I'm doing, and I haven't done it in a while because I knew that I was getting very low on one of the main yellow colors that I'm using, and so I've been waiting to accumulate more of that color so that I can finish it up, which I might have enough of now. I have to really look, but I might have enough of it now to where I can finish it up. I think I'm more than halfway done on that one, but it's been a while since I worked on it. This green is looking really pretty. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We're almost at 30 minutes, so you know what? Instead of grabbing another color, I think I'm going to stop it a little early. My videos have been a little shorter lately. Just not any other reason than I just find a comfortable place to stop, you know? No other reason than that. But I'm really liking, you know, I'm really liking this. And I think this is a good place to stop rather than grabbing another color and moving forward. But hopefully, I'm going to zoom back out, guys. Oops, that's the wrong way. Let's zoom back out here. And I'm going to center this a little bit more. And then zoom out a little bit more if I can. Yep. So I'm hoping the next time that you guys see this will be more up here. I'm hoping to get this rock done. Probably, you know, this whole section here and here, I'm hoping that will be like here and up. Knock on wood, right? That I get to that point. But I'm hoping that I'll get to that point. And let me know what you guys think. If you're liking this, you know, that kind of thing. Well, you know, you guys do. You guys always let me know what you're thinking. So that's awesome. And I really love that. So we're moving along on this. We're doing pretty good on it. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really, really appreciate it. And if you like this video, hit the like button. If you are a subscriber, first and foremost, thank you very much for subscribing. Also, if you haven't hit that bell button, go ahead and hit that bell button. It'll notify you when my videos go live. And if you haven't subscribed and you've watched more than one of my videos, consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything and it really helps me out. So, yeah, I'd really appreciate it. Alright guys, thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!